Okay, now let us talk about the byte string. So strings, all of you are aware about the string. What is the string is? String is the character of the, it is the combination of the characters. Now, byte string is used in your telnet library and in at different places. So, like we have the keyboard, okay, we have the keyboard with English, maybe some another language, the Russian, the Chinese, or something like that. Similarly, the language can be saved in different ways, okay, and one of the way we will use over here that how the encoding and decoding will happen. So byte string is one of the way of them, okay, and why we are learning, because we will do the telnet into the device using the telnet library. We will use byte string into that, okay. So if using byte string, you need to write down the b before any kind of the string, like that.
Sorry, Raminder, missed it. What is byte string you said?
I told,
I-
yeah,
Mhm.
I told byte string is one of the format or encoding format, okay, like we have the strings. So we used byte string because we need to give it the inputs in some kind of open libraries, like the telnet library is one of them. So telnet library required the byte string only. It will not accept the strings. It required the byte string. So we will do some kind of encoding and decoding. That I am telling you. Okay. So this is a byte string. This is the complete byte string, and we are decoding it into UTF-16. So these are again the language formats, UTF-8, UTF-16, likewise. Okay. So both of these are the same byte string. Okay, if you see, those of the strings of the byte strings are similar. But if we are decoding into the UTF-16, it is giving me some kind of Chinese symbol. And if I am decoding it into the UTF-8, it is giving me the Russian symbol. Okay. Okay, so let me show you the same thing over the command prompt as well. Let me show you. Maybe let me go to the Python, and here what happened. I need to copy it. Copy, and where is my command prompt? Where is my command prompt? Okay, here you go. So this is my byte string, okay, and I am just decoding into some kind of symbol. It is not showing even me, okay. So whatever the symbol, it is showing me that this is the decoding when I am decoding this whole complete byte string into the UTF-16. Or maybe we will not get confused with these kind of binary language or something, another symbols. We will just check over the interface loopback 10. What is that? That is a string, correct?
Mhm.
I am saving this string into what? Into a variable named as a. If I wanted to print this, it should be like that, right?
Mhm.
Now if I'm just doing like that, b equal to by string int loopback 10, and just wanted to check the type of b first. It is saying me bytes, and I wanted to print b. The value should be something like that. It is showing me integer loopback 10 or b with the same. So it is a way to store it on your hard disk. It can be show you like that only, and it can be give you an unpredictable values also. So it all depends. So this is something we are saying that it is a byte string. Okay. Now if I wanted to convert this, c equal to string of b and print c. No, it is not printing that. It is again taking as the byte string. Okay, if I wanted to do like that, print b dot ASCII encode. Just give me a minute. ASCII. Mhm. And if I want to decode it, decode. Okay, perfect. So uh, I am decoding my byte string into the ASCII format, and the result would be the plain string. And if I have the plain string like A, okay, and I wanted to make it encoded into the uh, ASCII format, it will be converted into byte. Is it okay for you guys? I hope this is sufficient for the byte string. We need not to go for whole of the slide, but I will show you the slide also.
It's not clear to me, Raminder. Means if we just come the way you showed, can you just repeat the
Hmm.
how you try to relate it with the strings, this byte string?
So string
Hmm?
is having something, the value in ASCII format, okay,
Hmm.
or you can say UTF minus 8. Byte string have some another format. What we can do, we can just encode into the ASCII format. Okay, sorry, it is into the UTF-8, or we can decode the ASCII format. Okay, sorry, let me take it from the starting.
Hmm.
I have a string.
Suppose if you
I
define
have
a
a string.
variable.
I have a string. Okay, if I need to convert it into the byte string, what I can do? I need to use this method encode. Okay, and then ASCII. It will convert into the byte string. So currently this is the byte string, and byte string is also a form of a string, but having some kind of different encodings.
Okay, so if we take a variable called x and put it as hello, yeah,
Mhm, mhm,
and then if we do x dot encode,
mhm.
sorry, can you do that x? Yeah, put it
So
as a
x
variable
equal to
hello.
hello.
Correct. That's a string. Yeah.
Okay, that is a string. If I
Yeah.
am doing like
X dot.
maybe y, I am saving that value and I am encoding that into
Mhm.
the ASCII format. So this time it will be a byte string. How we can check? Type of y, and if we print of y, the value will be including into the single quotes, but b is in front of that.
Okay, and you were also mentioning about some.
Decoding.
Yeah. What?
So
How can we?
decoding is simply the different, the reverse of this. Okay, if I am saying z equal to y dot
X.
decode of uh, ASCII format. Okay, and if I wanted to check the type of z again, it is a string. So if you wanted to print the z, it will be hello again. So what I'm doing, first x I encode it, then into z I decode it. So it is encoding and decoding into the ASCII format, you can say. Okay, so let me go to the PPT now.
Hey, Ravinder, one second. One second. Can you go back to that screen? Your,
Mm,
yeah, so first you typed out, uh, you assigned the variable x hello, and then in y, you said you encode it. And then when you're
mhm,
saying the print y statement,
mhm,
it's giving b,
mhm. So it is
so it's
converting into
hello.
the byte string. It is converting the string into the byte string.
So which is the ASCII format.
Mm.
Then when you said z equals y decode, then it is just printing. Okay, okay.
Don't worry, we will check it again. Okay, into the script. So this is again the same thing was represented over here. Okay, for us, like how to store it, how not to store it over the like hard disk. this is showing at like UTF minus 16. We are encoding or decoding into in different formats. We can do like that. Okay, and once we have the value in which format we know we need to change it, we can change it into that format accordingly. So encoding and decoding method I have already informed you. So this is the same thing which I was telling you, that here if you check, okay, one thing more, you it is like it will make clear to you. Okay, here if you convert, here it is left side, it is right side. Left is the byte string, okay, and right side is the simple string. If we have the simple string and we are using the offset, can you see that offset is showing me clearly as so far we were using. Okay, but if we are using the offset of like that, length is, it is showing me correctly, but if I am using the offset of a equal to 0, it is telling me what, 105, 110, 116. So it is saving the values on the hard disk in a very different way. Then okay,